supposed to go on here. This is supposed to go on here. But they took it off. Now it's spraying out liquids and steam every once in a while. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, there's like a hose that's right there. And it just got disconnected from right there and started spitting shit out of it. This is called geothermal drilling. It's in a residential area. I've not been notified of it, and it's making me very sick. Very sick. As you can see, they're running from our house water lines. It's already thrown our boiler out, and that's because I believe nitrogen sulfide or nitrogen sulfate is jamming up the guy's boiler because it's coming back through the hose into the boiler and jamming it up. So yeah, a whole bunch of fluids, steam and gas are coming spraying out of here into this little pile over here. And this is where they're drilling. If you look and see that? That's a borehole or something like that. That's a gas hole. They're doing geothermal drilling, and they told me they hit natural gas. Look at the size of that hole. And a lot of the gas lines that they've got here, there, and there, and up there. A lot of these gas lines, they're not closed off. That's too much to ask for. It's DeRozers Drilling. They've been at it for a while now. And like I said, I've been in the hospital since this construction and drilling started 5 times. Very, very obnoxious sick and with delusional, dizzy, nauseous, down to 100 pounds, then extreme weight gain, very sick, horrible menstrual cycles, severe blood clotting. I hope it's blood clotting. So I've told the city about it, but there's not much I can do because they've already taken my dog and my car. And I think I have a few lawsuits with the hospitals. I should tell you that five different hospital visits between Woodstock and Toronto, and big hospitals, and no cases of COVID. So what is COVID? I'm really starting to get curious about what COVID is. But what this is geothermal drilling in a residential area where they have not notified me, the tenant, of it. They're running our water. And I decided that I would clean half of my toilet because before the water problem got fixed, we had an issue with sitting water. And you're going to see, I cleaned half of my toilet. That is mold that developed because of the water running through the house. And I cleaned half. And I haven't cleaned this toilet in 3 weeks because I wanted you to see that it's not normal for mold to develop on a toilet that's brand new on the water line if the water's not contaminated. So our water was contaminated here as well. And like I said, the city's got some lousy excuses for the dog. I've talked to my neighbors who informed me they called the police. Police are saying they didn't get a call about the dog and that it was animal services. Animal services is lying and saying they had the dog over the time limit, but that's not true based on the paperwork that they gave me. They adopted my dog out way too quickly, and they failed to notify me, the owner. Now they're saying the dog was running at large. That's bullshit. We witnessed the dog get handed off in the morning. So I didn't, or I would have ran out for my dog, but the dog was witnessed getting handed off. It was not running at large. So then now I've brought myself voluntarily into a hospital, and the hospital has, I guess, towed my vehicle because they discharged me without paperwork, and they put me out on the street tranquilized. I don't remember even being discharged, and I lost my car somehow to the city in the process. Now, I've claimed my car stolen because I've not been communicated to whatsoever about my vehicle at all. I've claimed it stolen with the police and my insurance. Because you can still not just tow a vehicle for shits and giggles and then not communicate to the owner. That's just not how things work. So, I'm sitting back. My car, in my opinion, has been stolen by my city. Now my dog, and now my health, and the cops have been called. The call has been recorded. Do you think I'm under attack by the city of Hamilton? If you watched my channel previously, before I deleted videos, you would know that I caught the city of Hamilton's bylaw making death threats. Sorry, not death threats, making threats to small business owners if they opened their store. And I embarrassed one of the bylaw officers, so she came at me. This better not be contaminated soil, city of Hamilton. This better not be natural gas drilling or even geothermal drilling without telling me the tenant, especially as you're using the water lines that I consume from. I'm not kidding. Unfortunately, my mental health is perfectly fine, but my physical health isn't. What are you gonna do, Hamilton? Now it's really bad. The dog, the car. What do you do when I die and it's on record?